Hey, my friend, welcome to lesson 4. Here we go. This is a big one. This is probably, for sure, this is so important. I cannot even stress to you the importance of this one lesson, okay? Lesson 4 is, are you an observer or an absorber? You may not even know what that means. You're like, Sunny, what is that? What are you even talking about? Well, let me tell you. This is all about energy, and it's about your energy. It's about holding your own energy. Let me start many, many moons ago and share with you just a little piece of my life, because this will help click it in for you a little, I think. When I was young, I started having experiences with spirit and intuition and feeling and seeing the energies of the spirit world. And I also was having awareness that when I would walk in particular rooms, I would just feel like dense, like heavy. And when I would be around certain people, I would feel sad or I would feel angry. And I never knew, and maybe you haven't either, that those weren't my feelings, that I was actually like a sponge. And I was absorbing and feeling the energy of other people, of other environments, of buildings, of different places. And they call that an empath. And maybe you've been an empath your whole life and you didn't know it, but you knew that something was different. Maybe in your family, they called it, you're so sensitive. Maybe that's how it showed up for you. Maybe you never knew what to call it, and you're just barely right now identifying it. Are you an observer or an absorber? It's likely that if you've had some pain, right? We're in step 1, which is I'm feeling some pain. And it's likely that if you've had some pain, it's quite possible that some of the pain you're carrying isn't even yours. Ha ha, how's that? Cool, it's not mine. What the hell do I do with it though? Well, lucky you, I got the answer for this one. I have spent over half of my life, which isn't very long by the way, because I'm not very old, of course, over half of my life learning how to maintain my own energy, to take responsibility for my vibration. And there were many, many years, like almost a whole decade, over a decade, where I struggled so much with doing that, where my energy was affected by everything and everyone around, and I was more in a place of kind of blame and anger, and I didn't get it. I didn't know that I just wasn't aware enough, you know? And maybe you're feeling that way too in your life. You know, I just haven't been aware enough to notice that I could feel okay, and then I watch the news, or I get on the phone, or I read something on the internet, or I talk to somebody, and all of a sudden I just feel like all the life force energy has been drained out of me. If that's happening, you're an absorber, my friend. And I want to teach you how to be an observer, how you can witness what's happening around you, what's happening in your home, in your family environment, in your city, in your world, and witness it, see it, observe it, and not absorb it and take it on as if it's yours to fix, to heal, or to change. Because guess what? You will always be disappointed if you feel like you are the one that is responsible to change the lives of everyone or to change the entire world. So if you're someone that feels as though the weight of the world is on your shoulders and that everybody is relying on you and that everybody comes to you and that you have to fix it for everyone, then you, my friend, are likely an absorber. And we want to get you to the place of the observer. And I want you to start to learn to recognize that you have your own energy field. We all have our own energy field. And that energy of protection often projects an energy of fear out. Where I want to start teaching you how to maybe instead maintain your own energy, hold your own vibration, so that when you witness the things that are happening out in the world, you are the observer of the experiences. You are the observer of what's happening instead of, like a sponge, the absorber of it. And this is challenging for a lot of people. It really is, because it's been a way of life for so long. And it's been something that's been very much in the subconscious. Remember our last lesson, we talked about that iceberg, right? Well, it's been very much something that you're not conscious of. It's just, you just do it, and it is, and that's how it is. Until you start asking questions. And you go, wait, I don't have to stay in that pain. And it's not my job to fix everybody. And the truth of the matter is, I can't even if I wanted to, right? We'd like to think we can, but we really can't. So what the journey of connecting with Archangel Michael and what that taught me is that I needed to be responsible for my own energy. I bet you might too. I needed to stop blaming and judging and criticizing others for the way they were doing things and or living their life, and instead hold my own energy, my own values, my own perceptions in my vibrational bubble. And this right here is the energy I'm responsible for. And as I'm responsible for this energy, and as I ask for help and support from the spirit world, from my angels, my guides, my loved ones, specifically for me, it's Archangel Michael. It may not be that for you. But as I ask for that help and support, that I know that I have the ability to hold my own vibration. And as I hold my own vibration, then the ripple effect of that goes out into the world. And that is the fastest way that I can actually fix anything, make a difference in the world, is to be that change, as Gandhi said, right? Be that change. Be the change you wish to see in the world. And it starts here. So as we're observing and absorbing and observing and absorbing and observing and absorbing, we have to make a choice. And you have to choose. Do I want to continue feeling everybody's stuff? And sometimes, honestly, the answer for people is yes, because they don't know what to do if they don't do what they've always done. But that puts us back in lesson 3. So you might need to go watch that one again if you're like, oh, I'm not ready to change. Okay, if you're not ready, go watch that again, because you have to be willing, right, to change your patterns. Got to be willing to change patterns. And one of the new habits that we want to bring in, once you've made the choice to be an observer, is we've got to do something every day, every single day. Set an intention, say a prayer, do an invocation, invite the energy of Archangel Michael, visualize a blue bubble around you. Blue is the vibration of maintaining energy, courage, strength, protection. That's the vibration. So you can imagine like you're in this blue bubble. It's above you and below you and completely surrounding your entire physical body. You can carry selenite or hematite, but every single day we need to have a practice that I start my day with, not middle of the day, because you've already then been exposed to a lot of different energy, that I start my day with because I love myself enough, right? I love myself enough to do something different and to feel a different way. And as I start my day, I'm consistent and I am committed to that practice of maintaining my own vibration so I can be a witness and not be a bigger part of the problem. You get what I'm saying? You know, when you see pain and conflict and trauma and drama and you sit in it, I'm not saying you're not going to observe it. And I'm not saying you won't have compassion for it. And maybe you send love or light. Maybe you talk about it to move that energy and bring some joy and some peace and some harmony in it. But when you get in the vibration and you commiserate with it, when you tell stories over and over again about it, then you actually become part of the conflict, part of the problem, part of the chaos and the drama. What I'm asking you to do is be so willing to be responsible for your own energy that as you observe the energy of others, you also make a choice to honor your own vibration, to honor the energy of who you are, regardless if the people around you, this is the tough part, are willing to honor that as well. It's tough. I'm telling you, this one I'm going to come back to over and over and over again. Maintaining your energy.